Welcome back to Home Food Best Food. Gulab Jamun is a scrumptious classic Indian dessert. Here, a delicate, spongy and melt-in-mouth deep-fried balls are dunken into saffron and cardamom flavored sugar syrup. Generally, when you try to make this dessert, you encounter these issues. Gulab Jamun do not cook completely. The balls do not absorb the syrup. When you put in the syrup, they start to burst, or sometimes when they try to fry them, they start to crack. Now, if you follow all the steps one by one and watch this video completely, you'll be able to make a perfect gulab jamun just as I have made them. To make gulab jamun, in this video I'm using MTR GULAB JAMUN mix. You can also use Ashirwad or Kids instant pack to make the gulab jamun. Cut open the pack and empty the contents in a bowl. To make milk and water combination, add half cup of warm milk and half cup of water and make it ready. Now break all the lumps using your fingers. Add milk water mix and mix the dough with your fingers lightly. Do not knead it with more pressure. Just add a wristful of milk water mix and mix the dough. Now you can see the most dough has combined, but still some dry flour is left. So add just a little bit of milk. Now the dough is completely ready. Do not knead it with more pressure. Let the dough be very light. Now the dough is ready. You can see how air bubbles are trapped and how airy and light this dough is mixed. Once the dough is mixed, keep it aside for 10 to 15 minutes. Meanwhile, we can do sugar syrup for the gulab jamun. According to this pack, it says 2 kg of sugar. So I'm using around 1.8 grams of sugar. Now the amount of sugar directly depends upon the amount of mix you are taking. So read your instructions that is given behind your packet and use up the appropriate amount of sugar that is required to make the syrup. For 2 kg of sugar, you have to add 2 liters of water to make the syrup. So usually the amount of sugar and water is equal. Mix the sugar slowly using a ladle and allow it to boil. Use medium flame to make the sugar syrup. So we're going to flavor the syrup using saffron strands. You can also add rose water, it's optional. I usually add saffron strands, half teaspoon of cardamom powder and little bit of clove powder. Adding clove gives a very different and amazing taste to the syrup. Boil the syrup for 10 minutes. Now it's been boiling for around 10 minutes. The syrup is sticky. Now it's ready. No need to get single strand for the sugar syrup. It should just be sticky syrup. Now that our syrup is ready, let's make kadai ready for frying the gulab jamun balls. Take a kadai and add oil in it and keep it in a medium flame until the oil is ready to hot. Now meanwhile, let's make the gulab jamun balls. Apply a bit of ghee on your palms. Take a pinch of dough and roll it using your palm as shown in the video. Be gentle, do not apply too much pressure while rolling the dough. Let's see it once again. Remember to keep the gulab jamun dough ball size small. They're going to triple their size when you put them in the sugar syrup. To make equal sized balls, I have a trick for you. Use 1 teaspoon scoop and scoop out the dough and keep aside, and now make balls. So if you use a scoop of 1 teaspoon size, you will be getting equal sized dough balls. So the gulab jamun balls that you roll should have an even and smooth surface. It should not have any cracks like these. So if you get these cracks, when you fry them, they're going to burst open. Roll them as shown and keep all the balls ready to fry. Now let's check the oil if it's hot enough. So when you add the dough, it should start coming up immediately and should start floating. Now add all the balls one by one. The temperature of the oil is very important here. If oil is too hot, then they're going to turn brown immediately and not going to cook through. To cook them thoroughly, your oil temperature should be medium and you have to fry them on medium flame for around 2 to 3 minutes. Once they become golden brown in color, you have to put immediately in the syrup, and sugar syrup should be warm when you add the gulab jamun balls. Always add your gulab jamun in warm sugar syrup. If you add it in the cold sugar syrup, they're going to burst open immediately. So your sugar syrup should be warm when you add your fried gulab jamun balls. You can see here the fried gulab jamun ball is almost double in size of your rolled ball. So you should always roll your balls a smaller size. They're going to almost increase triple in size when they absorb the sugar syrup. So a pro tip to notice, keep your ball size small when you roll them. Let gulab jamun ball absorb the sugar syrup for around 2 to 3 hours. Hope this video will help you to prevent from making any mistakes while making gulab jamun and equip with everything you need to make most delightful gulab jamun ever. Then why delay? Do leave your thoughts in comment section below. Subscribe to my channel and thanks for watching.